What's up, everybody? It's your boy TGK, and today we're going to react to a video that was posted on Fox Sports. It was The Odd Couple, where Chris Broussard has said that Luka Doncic will end up having a better career and is currently better than Kevin Durant. But that's not necessarily the headline. It's what his co-host, I don't know how to say his first name, but the last name is Salaam, what he said. And it literally had me like, when that migraine or a headache is about to, like, that's what I developed when I was hearing this. So let's react to this together.
Luka Doncic, and I'm saying it with my chest. I'm saying it with bass in my voice, and I'm saying it 10 toes down.
Oh, 10 toes.
Luka Doncic is better than Kevin Durant and will have a better career than Kevin Durant.
All right, so to come out, and I don't know why even this was a topic. Like, why single out Kevin Durant, right? I agree, actually, for the first time in forever with what Chris Broussard is saying here, because I do agree that Luka right now is better than current Kevin Durant, and then Luka in the long haul will have a better career than Kevin Durant. Luka does more. Luka has done more early on in his career, and he hasn't had as many co-stars as Kevin Durant has had. Kevin Durant has had a co-star everywhere he has gone, and Luka has not, and Luka has done what he has done so far. So I'm in agreement with this. I mean, I think Luka's going to go down as one of the top 3 to 5 players of all time, if not one, depending on how many championships he get. He just has all the tangible skills that you need on the offensive side of the court, because what he does with his size, his vision, his shooting, his playmaking, he makes up for like 3 to 4 players in just one position on the basketball court. He does a lot. So let's keep it going. Listen to this.
You talking about Luka Doncic is better than Kevin Durant right now?
Yes.
No, that's not true. It's not true. You know why? First of all, for one simple fact, without even getting on the basketball court, Luka Doncic has never come into the season in shape.
I want to hear what else they say. I don't even want to say none so far.
This year it was fine.
Nah, look at him. You can tell when somebody's in shape.
I'm looking at 36, 9, and 9.
Okay.
On 50+% shooting. I mean, it seems like he's in shape to me.
Yeah,
all right, he hit him. He got him with that. You came into the season 36, 9, and 9. And Luka did come into the season in shape. He's been playing all summer. He came into this year in shape. Now, as to what you expect your version of shape is, that's what you think it is. But to him, the way he's been playing, the way he's been working out, this is what is in shape for Luka. This is his version of being in shape. So to say, oh, this guy is not in shape, he's not better than KD. But yeah, when Chris Broussard hit him with some stats, 36, 9, and 9, KD is not doing that. And again, I love KD to death. Like, I think he's an amazing player. Top 10, depending, top 15 for sure, all time. But he's up there. Because you're just not going to find players like KD. KD's an amazing player. But we're talking about a generational super talent like Luka. 36, 9, and 9, bro. Like, we take that stat or just what Luka is doing for granted so horribly. Like, we are viciously taking that for granted, what he's doing. And to come out here in your first line of defense to say that KD is better than Luka, and the only reason for that is off the court is because he's not in shape, that shit was wild. Let's listen to the rest of this.
The problem is, this is the first few weeks of the season. That's everybody ready to go.
No, but remember last year he started slow. When he didn't come in shape last year,
bro, like,
he started slow.
If he will really,
bro, Chris Broussard already debunked his first 2 reasons. Came in out of shape. No, he didn't. He's 36, 9, and 9. And then, they started the season, he's ready to go. Last season, the reason Luka didn't win the MVP last year is because he came into the season out of shape. Remember that? All the hoopla, Reggie Miller, even though Luka was still hitting game winners, that was the biggest, critique of his season last year, that he came in to the season out of shape. So Chris Broussard, shout out to Chris Broussard. He already shut down homeboy in his very first 2 lines of arguments. as to why Luka is not better than KD. That shit is hilarious. All right, listen to the rest. Yeah, all right, before I even get started, like, I think we need to understand that if you're going to be on these, mega platform radio stations and you're going to be talking sports, at least know what you're watching. At least know what you're talking about. Because for the majority of us that are Luka fans or Dallas Maverick fans, or if you live in Dallas, you're watching the majority of these games and you're seeing what Luka is doing. So when you get someone on here, you straight up know that they are not watching the games. And you straight up know that they're not really paying attention to what Luka's doing.
That if he changes his body, because he is so bald.
Well,
Listen, hold on, man. Wait a minute, man. Just 1 second. You made a statement. Let me do my thing.
He ain't gonna be built like Michael Jordan.
He doesn't have to be built like Michael Jordan, but he doesn't have to be built like Cletus Jordan either. Okay, like at some point, we've seen it happen. You know you can change your body at that level. You can change your body, and that's not the priority for him right now because he is so talented. This is easy for him. It was easy when he was a kid, when he was playing over in Europe. You seen some of them clips?
What does that got anything to do whether he's better than Kevin Durant or not? Again, I'm not here to slander KD, but what does the way his body look has anything to do with how he performs? Right now, he is setting the league on fire because he came into the season in shape. Right now, he is doing numbers that we haven't seen since 1960s with Wilt Chamberlain. Right now, he's almost averaging a 30-point triple-double on a team where a bunch of people like KD, Kyle Kuzma have been talking about the only person that can create for the Mavericks is Luka Doncic. Even though it's not true, Spencer Dinwiddie's been bowling. Luka is doing something so unbelievable that KD does not do. KD cannot do either. And yet, the thing that we're focusing on, instead of talking about how you play on the court, what you do for your team, the impact you have to winning, do you control the pace of the game? Are you the main offensive weapon? Do you play defense at times? Do you know when to make clutch, playmaking plays when it comes time to make them? We're not talking about these things. We're not talking about the intangibles. We're not talking about, the efficiency in scoring. We're not talking about how successful your team. We're talking about how he looks and his shape. That's why.
Right, at 14, 15 years old, he raw business.
I call him Luka legend.
But guess what? He flames completely out.
When?
Every postseason.
Tell me, this man flames out every postseason. I think Chris Broussard is about to get him here, but before he goes off, when, bro? When? When? Hold on. Let's pull up stats. So I just pulled up something real quick. And, I should do a little more homework, which I will. But in elimination games, right? Because this is going to be at the point of, running out of gas, at the worst time, right? Look at Doncic in elimination games. Is averaging more points per game in elimination games than Michael Jordan, LeBron James, or Wilt Chamberlain. Elimination games. Luka is literally averaging 38 points per game and you're eliminating games. But that's considered flaming out. Like, bro, this is how you know sometimes when someone is just talking either for the sake of entertainment, because this is what it could be, for the sake of entertainment, hear my dumb self making videos on it. But I find it very egregious to say these things. Or second, you really don't know what you're talking about, and you're just saying anything to say it because you got these bullet points from someone else. So let's see what Chris Broussard says here.
Yeah. Tell that to the Clippers. Because he gives
First of all,
business.
The Clippers are the Clippers.
To Kawhi and Paul George.
The Clippers are the
Two
Clippers.
of the best perimeter defenders of this generation. He gives them the business.
But the Clippers are the Clippers. They're cursed.
What about Phoenix? I forgot you were a Laker fan. What about the Phoenix Suns last year?
Of course I'm a Laker fan.
Chris Paul ain't got nothing to say to Luka.
No, Luka is a dynamic player. I'm not taking anything away from you. You acting like I'm saying he's a scrub.
No, I'm just saying.
What I'm saying is he's not better than Kevin Durant. Will he end up being better than Kevin?
Bro. All right, I don't know if y'all noticed this. I like to think I'm very cerebral in the way I think about things, but every time he came up with a point that he thought he was making, Chris Broussard hit him with a counterpoint that literally debunked what he said. And every time Chris did that, he came up with another point that he thought he had leverage to say. So when it came to the out of shape, oh no, he came into shape this season. Well, counterpoint, right? Then he makes a counterpoint. Well, it's the beginning of the season. They all come out on fire. No, Luka did not come out on fire last year. He was out of shape. Well, counterpoint, he flames out every single playoff. Nah, what about the Clippers and the Phoenix Suns in Game 7? And then his counterpoint was, well, I'm not trying to take anything away from him. He's a dynamic player. He ran out of things to say because he knows he has nothing to say. Nothing. It just baffles me sometimes that certain individuals are in certain roles, and I know he's filling in for the other guy on there. I don't know what other guy, Rob. Rob, he has some weird takes too whenever I do check this stuff out, but sometimes these guys got to be held accountable, and whoever, Farahim, I don't know how to say his first name. I'm sorry. Salaam, bro, do your homework, dogs. Do your homework, or at least speak in generalities when it comes to Luka. Right now, you were saying a bunch of asinine ass shit.
That completely depends on him and how serious he's going to take this game.
The only thing Kevin Durant thinks he does better than Luka, he is a better defender, but he's not like a great defender. You know, he's not like a LeBron, Kobe, Jordan type defender.
He shoots better.
He's a better shooter
by a mile.
But he's not a better. Yes, he should better shoot
by a mile.
But he's not a better
he's
scorer.
He's 7 feet tall.
He's a better shooter, but he's not a better scorer.
He has a handle like no one at that size has ever. What? He's 7 feet tall.
Boston made a mockery of his handle. I mean, really, in the playoffs last year, he had trouble getting the ball.
So you want to take you want to take that year last year?
No,
where the Brooklyn Nets had no business even being in the playoffs.
You've rarely seen him handle the ball as a point forward. Oh, he got nice. Don't get me wrong, nasty handle for a guy that size.
Right, I'm not saying.
But
I hear the rest, and they don't really say much more after this, but KD is a great player, man. I would actually love to see KD play with Luka Doncic. I think that'd be the best way for Kevin Durant to go into his, going into his stage towards the end of his career, even though he's still sort of young. He still got 4 years on his deal. I could see him still being in his prime for about 3-4 more years. And to pair him up with Luka, that'd be perfect for them because now you give Luka that second premium option. But let's be entirely honest with this assessment. Luka is better than KD right now, and the potential that Luka has can be better than KD's career. Again, you have to look at what the hell these players are capable of. KD, yes, is 7 foot. He has a good handle. He can shoot. He is a sniper in a way. He's an amazing player. He's going to get a bucket from wherever. But he doesn't do the things Luka can do. And the things Luka can do is not only score at a clip like KD can score, but he also creates offense for others. He also rebounds like a mug. And he also influences your opportunity for winning based on his performance versus KD has to rely on another star. He's had Westbrook in his prime years. He had Curry in his prime years. And then he had Kyrie. But that's a whole different topic. And I think Kyrie is legit sabotaged these last 3 years with KD. They could have done something amazing, and then they just straight up, shit the bed. But if you're being honest, right? If you're starting the league and you needed a player to pick, I would think the majority of basketball fans that actually have watched this, and you watch hardcore basketball all the time. That sounded wrong, but if you watch this all the time, right? And you're a hardcore fan of basketball, you know the player that could do more and influence winning is who you gonna want. Now, 1A, 1B, give me KD as well, right? If I couldn't get Luka, I'm gonna get KD. But at the end of the day, I will start my franchise 10 out of 10 times with Luka, and I will start with him now, and I'll start with him if they were both at the age of 20. Don't matter. Sorry. KD is amazing. I ain't taking nothing away from that dude, but it's just Luka is better. Anyway, guys, I'll put the link of this video in the description below so you can check out the entire thing and see the amount of shenanigans that these guys spoke about and see what they got to say. But I gave you, just the initial part of it because it was really throwing me off. I was twitching there for a second, just how annoyed I was with what I was hearing. Anyway, guys, it's been your boy TGK. You can call me the Luka Guardian or the Luka Defender. Regardless, I'm gonna catch y'all on the next one.
Like a LeBron, like a Luka that could run the point.
No,
all
that's
game
not
long,
what
all
he's. That's
season
not
long.
what he's ever had to do.
Because his handle ain't like whether it's the lack of strength or what, he's not able to do that.
At 7 feet
Jason
tall,
Tatum had him
at
in
7
trouble.
feet tall, any shot, anywhere, on any court.
Agreed.
Period.
But can't pass
Period.
like Luka. Can't run the offense like Luka.
No, because that's not what he
Averages
does.
27 points for his career, a few tenths of a point more than Luka.